For it, guys, Alfred Montaner at a Capitan North. Niko.
What's going on, guys?
Okay, Niko, listen. Let's do a quick. Okay, wait. Where's the shark? Where is it? Okay, all right, guys. All right. So listen. Backstory. I used to come here as a baby. To a doctor named Dr. Kadaya. That was my doctor back in the days. And I always wanted to come inside here when I was a kid and have my dad, bring me in as a baby. So you guys have been here at Capitan for over 50 years.
51 years this year.
51 years, guys. All right, Niko, introduce yourself and who you are and explain the whole family business, because I want them to see everything you guys offer here.
So I'm Niko. I'm part of the family business. Grandfather started the business. Now Dad's here.
Okay.
I'm going to be the third generation of the business. And we're just going to be here moving along.
And guys, we have customers in here. We're going to kind of run and gun. I'm going to show you guys a store. Okay, so immediately you walk in, you have a pearl, you got some sunglasses, you got, what is it, some Minn Kota?
That's a Minn Kota, yeah, it's a Raptor. It's a shallow water anchor.
Okay, so let's walk the store. If somebody wants to go fishing, you guys even have like trailer supplies, everything.
We have it all. We have from trailer supplies, fishing rods.
You have Chit Show hats?
I do.
Wait for it. All right, guys. When you walk in, look at this. Miami, Fred County, Black Point. This actually has the Fred the Croc on the side with the Florida logo. I love these hats, by the way. And then you have like the leather patch. So listen, first, I want to thank you guys for offering. I know the Capitan South, which is where I live, had first started carrying some of my hats. So it's nice to see some of my merchandise easily accessible to folks. Forget about me now. I want to show this store, okay? So what would you say a fisherman, when they're coming in, or maybe a boater, where do they normally go when they come in here? For what?
All depends on the customer. So for the most part, we're going to start off in the combo section.
Okay.
So, for the guy that just wants to get an entry-level combo, this is going to be the section here. This is combos anywhere between
rod and reel.
$20 and
Okay,
$80.
so show me like the cheapest combo. Say a parent wants to come in here with their kid. Yeah. What would it be? I see something here for $25.99.
So right here, $15.99.
$15.99, guys. Rod and reel combo. What's
With
that? 6 pound test. Yeah. Okay, guys. For less than $20, you can make amazing memories with your kid, right?
That's true.
Catch some gray snap or some.
That's it. You can go catch some peacock bass right there by the docks.
Cool. I see we have some glasses here.
Smith, Maui Gin, Bajito sunglasses.
So you have a selection of all ranges of glasses too.
Now, this is going to be the section for a little bit more higher end fishing. So we have conventional spinning. We got anywhere from Penn, Daiwa. As far as combos, some Shimano combos there in the corners.
So what would you say is your most popular higher end rod and reels for maybe people that want to get a couple just to have like 2 or 3 on their boat, the same look?
So it all depends on the quality of the reel that people want.
Okay.
In the combo side, there's going to be the spin fishers.
Okay.
That's going to be a higher quality reel because they're IPX6 waterproof.
What's that mean?
So IPX is a waterproof rating, meaning that it can be underwater for 30 minutes in about 30 feet of water.
It's happened to me before, yeah. Shark got my rod and reel. Yep. I waited for the shark to go ahead and die, and then I went back down and I got my rod and reel. But it didn't work the same, but I still have it. And I still use it. I still catch tons of fish, but it doesn't work the same because it was a couple hours. I had to wait for that shark to go bloop, 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 bloop. All right, so you have, I see parts here for boats.
So yeah, everything on here, this side's going to be our electrical side. So they have anything from bus bars, butt connectors, rocker switches, all that good stuff for everybody that's redoing their power on their boat.
So you guys essentially have a lot of things. I mean, you guys have cable, everything. So if somebody wants to do like a do-it-yourself project at home, they can get almost everything from you.
Yep.
Which is nice to have because, first you have to fix the boat, then you have to buy all the stuff to get the boat to go fishing and all that. So we have, obviously, I see some safety stuff here as well. So
ring buoys.
So let them know. Okay, let them know because maybe a first-time boater is watching this and they're gonna come here. What are the requirements that Florida needs for you to go ahead and be out on the boat safely. So if you get inspected by Marine Patrol or Coast Guard, what do you need?
So any boat that is between, if I'm not mistaken, 14 feet up to 27 feet is required a fire extinguisher, a throwable cushion. It could either really, this is more of a bigger boat style that they're not necessarily need a ring buoy. It could be a Type 4 flotation cushion.
Okay.
It needs to be a life jacket per person. A whistle or a horn. A horn is always recommended because it's a lot louder. And
flares. Yeah, and flares.
And there's two types of flares. There's a flare gun, and then there's the actual
okay, let's show the flares because that's very important. Okay, guys, safety is important. And remember what he said. However many people you have on the boat, they need to have a life jacket for those folks. And we're passing through a lot of other things because we see lures and hooks. Oh, and they're spooling. They're spooling some stuff there. Wait a second. All right, guys, let me go around this way. All right.
So this is going to be your basic 4-pack, and then this is going to be the gun. It's always, the gun in the future will always be cheaper just because you can always buy replacement cartridges.
Where are the replacement cartridges so they can see? Okay. So this one has a first set of 4, right?
That's correct.
And then if you wanted some replacements, you already have the gun. You get some new ones.
They expire every 3 years.
Okay, explain that, because if the Coast Guard or Marine Patrol sees that your flares or your extinguishers are expired, it's almost like it doesn't work, right? You'll still get the fine.
You'll get the fine.
So you got to make sure.
It doesn't mean that they don't work, but it's just not part of regulation.
Yes. So guys, I would still keep it on your boat just in case, but just know that if they inspect you, they're going to give you a fine because it's not compliant. Okay, good. That's good information. Very valuable information. This is the horn he was talking about, and it's less than $15, or a whistle. I like to have both.
You can have both. Just wrap it around your neck if you're going out alone and stuff like that.
Yes. Okay. I see that we're here in other sections. What do we got going on in this section? I see we got some.
Behind you, we're going to have navigation lights, which is required on all boats. So you need a red and a green light. You could either have it, if it's in the front of the boat, you could have one dual. If not, if it's a bigger boat, you'll have them on the sides of your boat.
You guys have a huge selection of lights, dude. Yeah. There's a lot of, one of the things whenever I was doing my restorations for my rib boat series, when I was fixing rib boats, it was always hard for me to go ahead and find, like, maybe this one won't be available. Like, it was hard to have enough inventory wherever I would go, right? So that's nice to see. What else we got going back this way?
So back this way, you have courtesy lights, engine room lights. This is what's going to be just white lights, white and red lights.
Everything, guys. You guys.
Strip lights if you want strip lights under the gunnels and stuff like that. Yes. And then you start walking into our hard work section. And
let's talk about hard work because this is important. Things break. All stainless steel hardware?
We have stainless steel and chrome plated hinges, as well as plastic.
Okay, so based on your experience, what are people buying the most of?
I always recommend people to go with a stainless steel versus a chrome plated, because what ends up happening in the future with the sun and the salt water, that chrome plate is just gonna peel off, and it's just not gonna look very good.
See, I use this right here for
bimini tops.
Yes, for the bimini tops that we do on the rib boats. We make like a special bracket so that we can put it on the Hypalon tubes. All right. Let's walk back over here. I saw some incredible reels here. What's up with these reels and why are they?
All Penn's newer reels. So this is going to be the authority section. This is going to be the top of the line spinning reel.
So you guys have them encased in here, yep. All brand new. I'm assuming that you guys have the boxes for all this.
We keep all the boxes for all the reels.
Okay, we got steering wheels up here. People need a steering wheel for a boat. How far? Do you guys have like? Cables, shifting cables and stuff?
We have shifting cables. They're
what brands?
In the warehouse.
Okay.
So we have U-Flex, we have, what's it called, Dometic as well. So we're pushing a lot of those, and we have everything from steering cables, even the helms and cable steering if people need, even hydraulic steering.
You guys got like a Shimano Talica or stuff like that? You do? You see, those are some beast reels,
so
right?
Right here is all Shimano sections. Both these glass cases is all Shimano.
So Stella's, all high-end stuff, and Saragosas. Wow.
All reels from Penn, Shimano, Daiwa. And we're about to get the new Quantum series reels as well. That's going to be coming up this month.
What's the difference on those?
So Quantum's going to be is a brand that's been around for a while. It's just now they've redeveloped their reels and they're going to be competing with the rest of the market, and they're going to be really, really nice reels. So I can't wait to get them. Okay,
you guys actually can actually spool people's lines here and get them.
That's correct.
How far? Like, dude, there's some swordfish guys.
There's
like,
some big reels. I mean, we have 80 international hookers, and those can take. I mean, we everything from LPs, hookers, regular bass reels, bait casters.
You guys will rig it though, completely, like set up
as well.
depending on what type of fishing you're doing, which is crazy, right? Like that's a lot of experience. Some of these guys that are friends of mine, they do all these knots, and I'm like, dude, how the hell did you do that? So you guys get to do all that over here.
We do, and we'll even spend the time and teach all the customers if they want to learn all about how to tie just a basic knot on a hook. We'll spend the time and guide them through. It doesn't matter how many people are in this.
Anchor lines, cleats, stuff like that. Where do you have the lines, the ropes?
Right here's going to be dock lines.
Okay, let's talk about that. So let's talk about what's needed in an anchor, right? Some people let's think new boater, right? What do you need for a new?
So depending on the size boat, usually most boats are going to be a 1/2 inch rope. Now, it all depends on how deep you want to anchor.
Okay.
If you want to anchor in about 100 feet of water, you're going to need at least 250 to 300 feet of rope. And a lot of people don't really get the concept of that until they really understand that rope doesn't go straight down. It goes at an angle. So you can't just get 100 feet of rope for 100 feet of water.
Yeah.
But even more important than the rope is the chain. If you have 5-6 feet of chain, your boat's never going to anchor because your boat's always moving up and down from the waves. So the more chain, the chain is actually what's keeping your anchor down on the bottom.
Okay. So what chain would you recommend for, say, a 21 foot boat?
So anywhere between 18 feet and let's say 25 feet of boat, I would recommend 1/4 inch chain.
Which is, show us visually. All right, guys. All right. All right. Now, what other things would you need? Because it's not just the chain, right? You
need chain, you need shackles, and of course you need the anchor.
Okay. All right. And you guys can guide the people here,
of course,
right? Let's talk about cleaning supplies, because at the end of the day, you're gonna have to clean this boat, guys. Oh boy, and there's a huge selection of knives here. Okay, so you have a lot of knives there. Let's continue. Guys, I want to show you guys how massive this store is. We've been here forever.
So this is going to be all our cleaning section here. Everything from, it's organized from metal cleaners down to your vinyl plastic cleaners, water tank if you have a toilet and stuff like that, degreasers, mildew stain.
Okay, so look, for a Hypalon tube that I've cleaned a ton of them, I'll use Formula 88. I'll use rust remover to remove rust from even textures, like even upholstery. This stuff is great. I'll use Clorox and a sponge, magic eraser. But look, you already have 2 or 3 things that I just saw immediately, right? And you have all types of cleaning stuff. Where are your brushes and?
Brushes gonna be over here.
All right, we're gonna have to give some love to the lure guys, because you know they gotta have to catch a fish.
All the brushes here.
Okay, so these are. Can you explain the differences of the brushes? Because some are rougher, some are softer.
So the blue. So in the Surehold brand, the blue is going to be the softest brush. So usually, if you're cleaning on top of the deck and stuff like that, most people are going to be using a blue or a yellow. A yellow is going to be a medium.
Very
so
soft.
If you have a lot of non-skid, usually you want to go with a medium to be able to get off all that dirt and blood from a good fishing day.
Yeah, but if you want to get like aggressive, we have some other ones down there that are very aggressive.
So there's a white one that's going to be your hard. That's really, really aggressive.
You're not going to want to put that on your skin.
For the most part, you're not. This is more for teak and stuff like that people use the white ones for.
Okay, all right, guys, but they have them here. That's the point that we're trying to make. All right, say we're gonna go fishing. We already got our rods. We got the boat clean. Everything's set up. We have all our safety gears. We want to catch some fish. Peacock fishing, doesn't matter. Lures. What do we got?
We got everything. That's from slow pitch jigging, regular jigging, marlin fishing, tuna fishing. I mean, we can even rig your own lures. If you want an islanded lure, we'll go grab it. You tell me you want 2 hooks on there, 1 hook on there, you want wire on there, I'll rig it up for you and we'll make it happen. Just get you ready to be on the water for you to catch the fish.
All right, how do they find you guys online? And I know you guys are gonna be at the Miami Boat Show.
We are.
Okay, so you take most of this store to the actual Miami International Boat Show. All right, how do they find you online? Do you guys sell stuff online?
We do. We have a website at capitan.com.
At capitan.com. Will they be able to get some of my hats from your website?
Most definitely. I'll make it happen.
All right, guys. Well, listen up. I want you guys to check out El Capitan. There's stuff here for days. But you know what? We always end our videos with the American flag, and that's what they need.
All American made, American flags.
All American made, guys. Alfred Montaner making a scene as always. Thank you for watching the Chit Show.